Good morning, everybody. This is Brian with Moving Forward Brian. Want to do a quick video showing you one way in which I track things throughout my cancer journey, if you will. I keep a journal where kind of like a food journal. What I eat, when I eat, the date, the weight, all that stuff. But one of the important things I track are my glucose numbers and ketone numbers for the way that I'm eating. The way that I do that is with a device called the Keto Mojo. Yeah, you can get this online. I think we got it through Amazon, possibly. I'm not sure. What's inside? Convenient little carry-all package. All right. These are your different blood strips. You will be pricking your finger and taking a blood sample if you use it. This one is for glucose, and this one is for ketones. So the way I prep them is I tear both sides, rip the package. This end is the end that goes inside the monitor, and that's your sample end where the blood goes in. And I just like to get it held in the package where not as much chance for contamination. This is the reader, and you'll see, but you stick the strip up in the end, draw the blood in, all right? These are the lances, and this is the, I wouldn't call it an injector, but it's a spring-loaded device which will send the lance into your finger so you can draw the blood. There's a gauge here that you set for depth. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. It's like 1 to 5 as far as the depth of the lance for how easily the blood flows. I've set mine on 4. It works well for me. Okay, twist the top and open. Insert your lance. Twist off the top. No idea if you can see that tiny, tiny little needle. Right there doesn't look too bad, right? Okay. And top back on. Got my little folded toilet paper square. Wipe off the first bit of blood that comes out. Make sure it's clean, right? Clean, washed hands, right? Press against your finger, push the button, and that's it. We have been lanced. A little bit of blood come out. Wipe it off. Won't take much, all right? So we get our reader. I got where I do mine, glucose first, then ketones. Beep, it's ready to take. And that lets you know, and there's a countdown, a 5-second countdown. 78, which isn't too bad for the morning. The normal range is, or what they say is 70 to 100. The lower you can get that, that's your glucose, your blood sugars. There's also a thing when you're doing it first thing in the morning that it's called the dawn phenomena, where your blood glucose numbers can spike up. There are they think it's part of the waking up because I think your cortisol can spike up right around certain times in the morning, and then your glucose will spike up too. Take out that one and do our ketones. Same thing, let you know it's ready. Draw up the blood. It's ready. And for ketones has a 9-second countdown. .4. Now that's with your ketones are the other fuel source for the body other than the sugars or the carbs. And the higher you can get that number, then it shows that you're using more of the ketones produced by the body to run as your fuel source. There's an app on my phone which syncs with the monitor, which will take those two numbers and then convert them to what's called a GKI, or glucose ketone index. And the lower you can get that number, the better. The lower the number is, the higher rate of therapeutic ketosis that you're in. And that's what I'm trying to, the number I'm trying to reach are those low numbers to starve the cancer. That's just part of my process. So that's it. Obviously, you don't need this just for cancer. It's not for cancer. It's for monitoring your blood glucose and your ketones. So it's a way of tracking your numbers through your eating habits, or your diet, if you want to call it that. And it's a good way, if you're trying to change your eating habits, to test what foods do what to your blood sugars. You can eat something and check it at a half an hour, check it at an hour, check it at 2 hours, and see how fast your blood glucose reacts up and down as to how metabolically healthy you are. I hope it was informative. I hope you learned something. And I will see you later. Thanks.